You know, many times we've been over here to Gulfport to Driftwood Nursing. Well, there's been some changes here recently. As of a few months ago, it has been acquired by Memorial Hospital. And some wonderful changes are going on right now. Kyle Lewis, who is the Senior Director of Senior Care here. Kyle, how are you?
Good morning, Jim. Doing well, thank you.
Tell us about this acquisition that came about back in June between the two.
Yes, it's a very exciting acquisition, both for the community as well as Memorial and Driftwood employees. This is something that we felt is necessary in the community to help bridge that gap and provide that continuum of care for the patients that might discharge from the hospital from an acute setting to get more to a post-acute setting here at the rehab center. And also our goal is to provide the skilled services necessary to get them back home and to their prior level of functioning. So it's very exciting for us.
And this is the first with nursing home or whatever that's been acquired by Memorial.
It absolutely is. Memorial is certainly growing, and this is a sector that we felt like will just continue to provide for the community and be a great opportunity for us to really provide those services that were necessary for us at Memorial.
And of course, one of the great services are the wonderful doctors that Memorial has, and we're going to talk to one of those right now and find out more about that here at Driftwood. Thank you very much, Kyle.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
Dr. John Grady is the medical director here at Memorial. Well, actually here at Driftwood, which is now part of Memorial. But
Hello,
it's a great thing. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Tell us about the continuum of care now and how much more it benefits the residents here at Driftwood, the fact that they're part of Memorial.
Absolutely. So it's a very exciting time here at Driftwood now with the acquisition from Memorial. So our biggest patient population is our beloved long-term care residents. And so with those residents, what we want to focus on is preventative medicine. So try to stave off any serious complications that could arise from poorly controlled conditions such as hypertension or diabetes, and try to keep those folks out of the hospital and treat them here at Driftwood. Our staff is here every day to help help our long-term care folks, and if any problem does arise, we're here every day to be able to help assess that problem here at Driftwood and hopefully implement a treatment plan to try to keep them from having to go to the emergency room or in the hospital. Now, if something comes up and they do need to be admitted to the hospital, it's also very helpful to have one of our hospital physicians, such as myself or some of my partners, here to be able to help with that transition of care to get them to the hospital and help with that continuity of care.
Now, that's one of the great things, now that you're, Driftwood and Memorial join hand in hand, are the level of providers that Memorial has to be able to work with the residents here at Driftwood.
Absolutely. So take our next patient population, our skilled nursing facility population. So that might be folks that are discharged from the hospital but are not quite ready to go home. So whether they need physical therapy or occupational therapy or wound care or IV antibiotics, those type things before they go home, we can get them here, have our providers take care of them here. And as a hospitalist, I'm very excited to be able to continue to take care of my patients once they leave the hospital. I can continue to oversee their treatment plans, and if any problems arise, help adjust those. Now, also, if something arises, because I'm a Memorial physician, I have access to all of our other Memorial physicians, such as specialists or heart docs or lung physicians, that if I need to call them, I can get in touch with them anytime and get any changes that need to be made.
That's awesome. Dr. Grady, pleasure meeting you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you,
One of
sir.
the other great things are the activities that they have here at Driftwood. Let's talk to their activities director now. Now, May Ellis is the director of activities here at Driftwood. How are you, May?
Hi.
Tell us about the importance of keeping the residents here, active, and some of the things that y'all do.
Oh, we stay busy. We're always doing something. We go on outings. We go to casino. We go bowling, fishing, all of that sort. We do several things daily.
Now, you mentioned fishing.
Yes, fishing.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. And now, of course, I see here at the center itself, you've got a lot of them doing some different things. I mean,
Yes.
you see you got little air hockey going on over
Oh,
there,
yes.
Which is wonderful. That's good exercise for them, and that's one of the things that y'all find that's important is to keep them active.
Keep them active. That's
mentally
all.
and as physically as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
Now, you are also going to be partnering with Memorial volunteer programs with some things such as pet therapy.
Pet therapy. They came yesterday, which was awesome. It was like a walkthrough. They did really, really great with the pets. They're going to be coming every Wednesday, and we really appreciate them coming.
Now, I've seen you know, down through the years, you hear a lot about the benefits of having the pets come in and interact with residents, or even in those that are in the hospitals.
Yes. I mean, the ones that's really sick, I mean, it brings happiness to them. It keeps them, keep them going, give them a sense of well-being and being in a nursing center. So I think that it's really, really good for the ones that's bedbound.
And of course, the folks that you have working with the residents here too.
Yes, this is my activity staff. Yeah. Yes, they do real good with the residents. They keep the range of motion and different activities going daily. I have a calendar that I keep up with and that they keep up with also. That's
wonderful. Now, one of the things that I did notice was the menu on the board for lunch today. It's like if I didn't have to be somewhere else, I would be coming over here and having lunch.
Yes.
But we're going to go talk to your registered dietitian, one of your registered dietitians here at Driftwood in Gulfport.
Yes.
Now we're joined by Margaret Carr, who's a registered dietitian here at Driftwood. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Now, one of the great things about teaming up with wonderful companies is the fact that y'all now, with your dietary program for your residents, teamed up with one of the best restaurants there ever was, Morrison's.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
So one thing Morrison really aimed to do when we came in here was not only provide the nutritional adequacy that we need for our residents, but also give them options of what they want to see. We met with the resident council on multiple different occasions to basically see what our residents wanted, but also make sure we're meeting their nutritional needs throughout our menu process.
Now that's one of the important things there. I mean, as we get older, our nutritional needs do change.
Yes.
We can't just go grab a hamburger and you know, or something like that, or you know, box of ribs like we'd like to. So having someone like Morrison's on your team is a big benefit for, well, not only the residents but for the staff here as well.
Yes, I definitely agree. Tynita Barnes and myself worked together to completely revamp our menu, come up with options that that the residents would like ultimately.
Well, I saw the menu in there for today. I mean, the turkey and dressing is like, man, this is looking good.
Very popular option there with most of the people.
I'll have to remember that. Today is the day that they have turkey dressing and everything. Anyway, Margaret, thank you so much. Wonderful job they're doing here. Now, if you want some more information about what's going on at Driftwood, find out, you know, if there are, I guess, available spots for a resident, whether it's long-term or I know they do some short-term physical therapy work too. But the best thing about it is who they've teamed up with. Memorial Hospital, which is right across the road, and of course Morrison's Cafeteria. So just added some extra benefits here from Driftwood Nursing Center. They're located here on Broad Avenue in Gulfport.